On what is a perfect night for football, the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're now very much at crunch time. It's the semi-final of the 2023 World Cup. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Lavelle. Sophia Smith. Well, the fans wanted to take on the shot. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Abeyera. Well, she keeps moving, but really sticking to their task defensively. And good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, the threat is there. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. Alex Morgan. Now here's Horan. Rodman. Rose Lavelle. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And she moves the ball with intent. And cutting inside. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Wonderful chance! What a save! Andy Sullivan. Plenty of support here. Could be dangerous. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Mariona. Mariona. Moving forward effectively. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Emily Fox. Lavelle. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, visionary passing, and a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. And in with a real chance. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. So a level contest, 1-1. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. And can they exploit the space out wide? Well, really, the keeper had to react on the fly.
Well, she's brave, she's agile, and she's quick to snuff out the danger. Great piece of goalkeeping.
And out of play it goes, alas. And the referee will retrospectively go back and deal with that incident. It's a caution for her. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Must be! And a decent save, full credit. Can someone get on the end of this? Lavelle. Plenty of support here. And showing fine vision. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Well, possibilities in the centre. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. And over it comes. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Promising possession, this. A gift for any goalkeeper. And they do like to press whenever they can. And they did have the ball, but not anymore. Andy Sullivan. On to Haran. Determined defending. Overcooked that one. Rose Lavelle. Now, who can she play it to? Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And a goal! How important could that be in the story of this semi-final? Wild celebrations!
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. This might have potential. Comfortable in dealing with the cross. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. Horan. On to Dunn. Andy Sullivan. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Good technique displayed. Now, who can she pick out? Superbly read and executed. Can they hit on the break? Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And reading it absolutely superbly. Can they stop it going in? It's got to be. Oh, remarkable save.
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
And a short corner here. And still looking for space. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Elects to go short. And whipped into the box. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Rodman. Did well to win the ball back. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Is she going to score? Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, credit for that piece of ball winning. Now what can she do next? Takes the shot. Done. Alex Morgan. Crystal Dunn. Useful looking ball, but how well she did to react in that manner. Good looking sequence. It should be. And a goal! How about that? As they increase their advantage. And who's to say they won't be going to the final at this rate?
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Mariona. Promising attack this. Good looking move this. Options in the middle. She needs to clear her lines. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A glorious chance. And she's in the mood today. She's gone and made it a double.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the finish is excellent. She's strong, she's determined, and she keeps her composure. That's a really good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. She's made a really important challenge. Well, she's gliding through. Great opportunity. Another goal. The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Athenia. The inside route looking promising. And let's give credit to the defending. Lindsay Horan. Well, being pressed here. Might be able to get in behind the defence. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Gives it a go. And that will be a corner. It's a short one. It's one corner after another. Can someone get on the end of this? And that's a very good parry. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And threading it forward. And running in behind. Is it going to be? And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Badier. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. A lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Trinity Rodman. On to Haran. Chance to run at them. And still danger here. And there's the whistle. History is made. The USA will be taking part in the World Cup final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely lethal in front of goal. After a performance like that, they have to be favourites going into that final now. Surely it's theirs to lose.